am Mightykeef.
So then I told him, I said, why would you put the cat in the microwave? That makes no sense.
Bro, look at this new game coming out. This new game looks amazing.
Oh, yeah, I heard about New Game. New Game looks promising.
It's an instant classic, and it's by the developers I love. It's gonna be game of the year for sure.
New Game does look good, but it won't be better than Old Game.
Old game was kind of fire. Old game was kind of fire, I'll give you that. But I think new game gonna be better.
I think Old Game was pretty awesome, but I think New Game's gonna be awesome too.
New game is about to break records, all right? It's about the in-world hunger. It's about to cure diseases. It's gonna find me a wife. New game is about to do everything imaginable under the sun.
Do you remember an Old Game where you can do X, Y, and Z? It was revolutionary, game-changing in fact. If New Game does not have X, Y, and Z, New Game is objectively garbage.
New game's not only gonna be able to do X, Y, and Z, but it's gonna do A, B, and C as well.
I think Old Game having X, Y, and Z was great. But I think if New Game only has A, B, and C, that can also be great.
I think the game gonna be trash.
Yeah, the douchebag of the story has arrived. I think this game gonna be hot, smelly doo-doo butt cakes. I didn't really care about the game at first, but I saw so many people talking about it and so many people getting hyped over it that I had to just be upset about it. I want this game to fail for the sole purpose that everyone wants it to succeed. I really hope your father comes back one day. I'm gonna cherry pick the imperfections of the game to support my argument that the game is trash. And anytime I'm met with logic, reasoning, I'm gonna move the goalpost, baby. And I'm gonna use some straw mans because that's how I win. That's how I've always won. Hello, fallacies. Thy name is me. Anyways, New Game has been in development for 423 years. It's gonna be amazing. The developers I like, who made my Old Game, is better than the developers you like, who's making this New Game. What's crazy to me is that New Game is already a 10 out of 10 and it ain't even come out yet. That's crazy. I just went to check Metacritic because that's where all the valid and genuine criticism is for games. And New Game is actually scoring lower than Old Game. The New Game transcends critic review scores, dummy. I don't think either of those scores really correlate with each other because they're different games. All right, so the criteria you base them on.
Garbage!
New Game's developers can do no wrong. They created the winds and the sea. They created you. They created me. Maybe you should temper your expectations. Not saying that the game's gonna be bad, but if you just have a more realistic viewpoint of how the game's gonna be made, I think that's gonna build a better environment for you and gaming in general. Because come on, there's no such thing as a perfect game, but there is a such thing as a great game, which I'm sure this game will be. Maybe you're right. Maybe I did let the hype get to my head a little bit. Maybe if I look at things objectively and just take this game for what it is, you know, maybe that'll make everything better. I think it'll just be a great game, and I'm fine with that. Plus, I'm looking at a lot of articles, and they're saying New Game is a buggy mess. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have bugs pre-launch on a game. That doesn't make any sense. There's never been bugs in any other games, so why should there be bugs in this one? That is unheard of, and the company will never fix it. So I'm not paying money for a AAA game if it has any sort of bugs in it. Wait, what was that old game you liked again? Skyrim.
Or that's just crazy.